Here is how I would market Psychic Fever in 2026. I do not speak for the brand or the company. I'm literally no one. I think it's important to have realistic expectations. Performing at Tokyo Dome is a career achievement, and I believe that Psychic Fever will accomplish that one day. However, I don't think it's quite possible for 2026. Tokyo Dome holds 55,000 fans, and their last tour had a capacity of about 2,000 fans per venue. So instead, I would be pivoting to domestic Asian marketing. For example, releasing at least one song per quarter, and then by Q4 releasing all of those songs plus 2 additional songs in an EP. I'd focus on promoting in the Philippines as well. I'd put them on Wish Bus again. Also, I'd want them to collab with a Filipino artist, specifically Philippe from SB19. I would love to hear a song between him and Jimmy, as they have collabed before in the past. And for Thailand, given LDH's recent partnership with GMM, I 100% expect Psychic Fever, as well as any other exile tribes, to be promoting in Thailand. However, with Psychic Fever, I would love for them to perform at a water festival again, around like Songkran. And then in Korea, I would focus on M Countdown and Studio Tune. M Countdown has an insane international reach. Virality is accessibility. I do think that would just introduce them to way more people. So one performance on M Countdown garners over 9 videos. Their special stage performance, the fan cam of the stage performance, and 7 individual fan cams per member posted across platforms. As for US market, I would say do 1 tour in the US next year. I say this because the US is massive. There is not really any like affordable public transportation. So no matter what, your fans will be traveling and having to get accommodations for the concert. With the amount of artists that come to the States, many of these artists also have the same demographic of fans. If you come too often, fans will have the option of, why would I see them this time when I know they're going to come again? So be intentional about the dates as well as the location. They're one of the few junior exiles that haven't been introduced into the High&Low project, specifically High&Low the Worst. You can introduce them as Boya high school students, a rival gang, maybe even legacy characters. For example, I would relate like Tsurugi to Furuya. And since High&Low is LDH produced and is completely in-house, it is kind of like a rite of passage. Fans love seeing their oshis, their bias accomplish their goals and their dreams. So I would like to see Jimmy in the producer role, Ryushin in the choreographer role, and Ryoga in a director role. Honestly, this could all be one project. Same thing with Wisa's passion for fashion and wanting to do maybe a clothing line under PCF. We could put Kokoro in a musical, Ren in a drama. I really want to see him in a psychological role, maybe even as like a villain. And please get Tsurugi a Ralph Lauren ad, maybe as like an ambassador. I know this is a big ask, but LDH does have ties to Ralph Lauren, as Exile Akira is a partner. They've already built that fan relationship. Those who know them love them. I think 2026 should focus on building their career and their legacy. That's just my opinion.